my name's Fiona and welcome back to Crafted by Rose. So in today's video I have something exciting for us. This is the newest box of the Crochet Society. It is a monthly crochet subscription box. Crochet Society itself is curated by Bella Coco, so that means that everything in this box has been approved by Bella Coco. So this month's box has got very much a pastel theme and kind of like a geometric theme. Whether that will relate to what's actually in this month's box, we'll have to see. My favourite part of these boxes is the Velcro closure. So that way, if you start your project, you can easily put it away, close the box and not worry about it spilling everywhere. So we have this lovely lemon tissue paper. Okay, let's get into this. So I am a person that carefully peels back the label. I've always been that way. I really don't know why, but there you are. So let's have a look. Ooh, we very much have some pastels in here. So let's give ourselves some more room and put the box to one side. So we'll start with the yarn. Oh, this yarn is really soft. I love this yarn so far. So in this month's box we have an in-house yarn for this month's box, and it is a new one from Bella Coco that I've seen. This is their Stay Crafty DK. We have the lime green and we have the pale blue. Let's read a bit about this yarn, shall we? So this yarn is 60% bamboo and 40% polyamide, so that will account for the fact that that would be the reason this yarn is so soft. Bamboo yarns do tend to be really soft, and the polyamide does add to that as well. So nice and soft. So we have 100-gram ball, and in the ball you get 230 meters. That's approximately 250 yards, give or take. It recommends that you use a 2.5mm crochet hook. Let's have a look at the yarn itself. So this yarn doesn't have a high twist on it. It is very loosely spun. In fact, if I hold it here, I don't know if it's going to pick it on camera, but you can see where it's starting to unravel here. So that tends to indicate to me that when you work with this has got a high chance of it splitting. So personally, I wouldn't recommend this yarn to a beginner. These two particular shades don't have shade names, they do have colour numbers. So the lime green is 10559 and this lovely pale blue is colour 85. So that is the yarn that we have for this month's box. Put that to one side and move on. See what else we have in here. So we have this bespoke crochet hook for this month's box. In each month's box you will get a bespoke crochet hook. So for these crochet hooks have the polymer clay handle on them. They normally tend to match the theme of the box, but it is pretty. So what else do we have? Okay, so we have these foam hexagons. How many of these do we have? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 of these foam hexagons. I really don't know what these are for. I've never seen anything like this. They have the feel of the kind of foam boards that you use for blocking, but these are way too small for you to block anything on. I mean, you couldn't even block a granny square on this. I mean, granted, you could put them side by side like this and make a bigger shape, but they're not going to stay like that because they don't interlock with each other. So you're not going to really be able to block anything of any real size. It'd have to be a small, very small granny squares. They have given us some blocking pins to use with the little foam boards. And then the last thing in the box before we get to the booklet for this month is the bespoke stitch marker for this box. Each month, like it gets a bespoke crochet hook, it also gets a bespoke stitch marker. So this is the stitch marker for this month's box. We have the hexagon, and it's got the combination of the pink and white polka dots, which is just like your bespoke crochet hook. Let's move on to the booklet for this month. Again, it's that box to one side at the moment, so we have a bit more room. So at least one of these patterns are going to be some mittens. So at the beginning we have the welcome note from Sarah Jane, also known as Bella Coco. Then here are our contents page. So each month you will get 3 patterns, so hopefully if one pattern's not particularly to your taste, then at least one of the other ones will be. So we have Peace of Mind Mandala, Gentle Waves Cushion, and finally we have the mittens that were on the cover of the booklet. Mindful mittens, find a quiet place and soothe your mind with these mindful mittens. Then we're going to have tea and chat with Sophie of Sophie Stitches, getting to know the designer. So we have tea and chat with Sophie. I'm not going to try her last name, it's not coming out. But we have tea and chat with Sophie from Sophie Stitches, getting to know the designer. Then we have our first pattern, which is Peace of Mind Mandala. This has been designed by Marina Russo, aka Bloody Mary Art, on Instagram. And then you have very detailed patterns. And then we have the contents of the box. So then we have the recommended alternative yarns if you want to use something other than what's in the box, or you've already used that and want to make one of the other patterns and you want a close substitute. So then we have the Mindful Mitts, designed by Alicia Grant of Alicia Grant Designs. So these look very interesting. I'm very interested to see what the stitch pattern is for these. Let's have a little bit of a closer look and see. It's got very much kind of like a honeycomb. So our detailed pattern. Then for some tips for blocking your crochet before and after, and then if you're going to steam block. Then the steps, depending on the shape of your motif you're blocking, join up the hexagon blocks to create the shape and pin your motif to this face. We have used hexagon motifs and a triangular motif in this example, but you can use these blocking motifs for any crochet. And then finally we have the pattern from Sophie Stitches. That was we had the tea and chat with that designer. This is her pattern. This is the Gentle Waves Cushion. And then finally we have your makes from previous editions. And then we have a sneak peek of the box to come next month. Then at the back of the booklet you have your conversion guide. So let's put this back. So that has been this month's box. I have enjoyed showing these items to you and just giving you the information and my opinion on each item. So I do hope that you've enjoyed having a look at this month's box with me. If you have enjoyed watching this, then please do give this video a like. And if you would like to see more content like this, then please do click on the subscribe button down below. And if you are already subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. And please do make sure you have your notifications bell turned on. And that way you will get a notification of when I upload another video. Again, so with that said, thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!